What's going on, everybody? Welcome to GmiasWorld, and I've been getting a lot of interesting questions about what's going to be happening with Madden 19. Why do I think Anthony Barr is going to still be the top user defender in Madden 19? And I'm going to go ahead and explain some things, but the first thing I'm going to let you guys and girls understand is this. Lamar Jackson is not as good as everyone thinks he is, and I know it's only like 3 weeks left to the game, but for those of you that are going to continue to play Madden 18, I owe that to you to make you guys understand. He is a very inaccurate quarterback. Okay, so what's going to happen is, like every year what happens, the people that stay and play the previous year Madden, for instance, Madden 19 will be released officially August 3rd for, EA Access or whatever. Some people are going to have it earlier, right? This is what happens. Once everybody fluctuates over to the new Madden, all of the prices in the auction house go back up. Okay, so I got this guy Nat, so it's not a big deal. It's nothing I can do with him. But for any of you guys that are looking to get a quarterback that you're going to be using after Madden 19 comes out, I think it's only fair to make you guys understand. I've used a lot of quarterbacks in this game. The Dan Marino that you saw that was there, when he first came out, he was throwing hot ones. Dante Culpepper, the full legend, is garbage. I rage sold him. I will tell you this. Terrell Pryor, by far, is the most accurate passer in the game. Some people have said Deshaun Watson. I don't know about that, Deshaun Watson, but Terrell Pryor, golden ticket, is absolutely unbelievable. So I just wanted to, before we get into the Anthony Barr situation, I wanted to show you. The last time I checked, he was at about 300K. Now, I would like to spend the coins to get him back. The only problem is I want to kind of, reserve the spending because the year's over, and I might try to get one last, what is that? What is that called? What is the name of it again? It's called, now I'm forgetting what it's called. It's called the rookie premiere. I don't know why, like I had a brain seizure real quick. So look, he's 241, right? And I'm going to tell you something. I'm about to go sell some stuff to see if I can get enough to get him right now, simply because I think he is the most accurate passer in the game. So it's funny that I'm doing the video right now, and, it's like a sign, because all these other cards are straight trash, okay? So what we're going to try to do right now is, before we get to Anthony Barr and the reasoning behind my user situation, I'm going to be looking at some of my newer cards. First of all, no, wait a minute, overall. There was another card I was trying to sell. Okay, hold on, wait a minute. Where's the other guy at? I think it was like a blockbuster card. So let's go to newest. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of them because right now is the opportunity that I can probably, I have enough of these tokens too. They're 1,500 a pop. I could probably sell those. I'm not going to do that though. Where's these other idiots? All right, so these guys are going for like 20K, right? I think or maybe 15. What are they going for? All right, so 15. So let's see if we get rid of them for like 13. And I think I had another card that just didn't sell for some reason, and I don't know why. Let's try to do the 13K a couple times, because I had a couple of these guys, and then we could go ahead and try to get Terrell Pryor back. And that way, everybody understands, like, I mean business. And understand this, guys. I will never tell you to do something that I myself am not willing to do. Always remember that. So if you see that something's going on my team, it's a reason why those players are there. If you see me grinding certain solos, there's always a reason for why I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? And I make sure that I keep it completely transparent. Because what happens is, when you guys get into a bind and you're in the game and you're like, yo, bro, this guy sucks. And then a lot of you guys are like, yo, bro, you say everybody sucks. That's not true. Because there's certain people on my team right now that's been there the entire, like, for a very, very long time. Why is this guy only 5K? That guy sucks. Bro, see, you see what I'm saying, bro? Like, I'm going to tell you he sucks right there, bro. Why are you only going for, bro, 5K? That ain't glitchy. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, what is that all about? All right, so this guy right here. So we could try to get rid of him too, because I don't ever care about the mover situation. I think the NFL movers, was that part of the rookie premiere though? Hold on, let me just check this, because there's a lot of things going on now that we're seeing what's happening. We only need a little bit more for, okay, Bakhtari just sold. So hold on, let me just make sure rookie premiere, was that one of these things? Okay, these are all power-ups and the draft players. So what I was thinking about was this right here. Let me just show you what I was thinking about. I was thinking about this part. Because if you're still doing blockbusters, they had a situation here for like the movers. So I was going to see if he would go for a little bit more, but that's not the case. So we did about 241, right? All right, we're at 230. So we got rid of our punter. And I'm just letting you understand, that's all the coins I'm going to have left. And I'm willing to go out on a limb because of how bad that dude Lamar Jackson is. Like, Lamar Jackson absolutely 100% sucks. Like, if you want to at me, you know where to find me, GmiasWorld on Twitter. If you used him for passing, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you just run with him, he's fine. There's literally nothing wrong with him if you're running with him. But if you pass the ball, he will throw inaccurate passes the entire time and not care about your problems while he's doing it. And smile, probably. He probably smiling, bro. Dude sucks. All right? But look, anyway, we're going to go and look more in depth with Anthony Barr, and we're going to understand exactly why. Like, obviously right now, this is the summer blockbuster card, 97 speed, 98, 95 speed, things like that. This is why he's going to probably be similar, if not better, in 19. You see, the thing about it, when you look at his card, right, the agility and the way that he moves, I'm going to actually go into a gameplay in a second. All right, so we have 241. So if we have enough for him, I might just buy him outright because, like, I don't have time to be playing games. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to show you guys. You guys think I be joking when I be telling you that cards suck. I am not playing games, dog. Like, I am so serious about it. Like, you guys have no idea. So he's 241. I'm going to spend everything I have to get him back. And he's never leaving me again for the rest of the year. I don't care what he does. He could go out and throw 19 picks. He's going to be staying. That other card is straight garbage. So maybe they, you know, next week is the last week for Ultimate Legends. So maybe what they'll do is they'll give us like a trade-in set and I'll get rid of Lamar Jackson. But that dude is absolutely terrible. He's, yo, when it comes to passing the ball, he is horrific. Okay? Very, very terrible. So I would not, you know what I'm saying? Obviously for my worst enemy. I don't know why people say that. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. Absolutely I would. I would wish Lamar Jackson on him, bro, so he could throw mad interceptions. But for my viewers, absolutely I would not wish that. So I will go ahead and tell you right now that Terrell Pryor is probably the best for those of you that will be staying and playing Madden 18 throughout the time that 19 is out. You're probably going to get it for Christmas, things like that. This is what you're going to have to do now. Like I said, the market is completely screwed because that's a golden ticket I just bought for $241. It's going to balance out probably within the first couple weeks of Madden 19 being out. Now, Anthony Barr, right? When you compare him to like Leonard Floyd being 6'6" and all that stuff like that, that's all fine. But Anthony Barr's elite is going to be very expensive at launch because his name is what makes sense. If you watch him play, he looks kind of like, you know, like weird, like he doesn't really move fast. But for some reason, EA Sports like him, so we don't really care about that. We don't really care why EA does it. We just want to be able to use the best players, okay? So for the user linebacker, you see that? You see those traits right there? Obviously, 19 is going to be a lot lower with his base elite, right? Probably going to start off for like 85 speed or something like that. But 6'5", everything like that. The biggest thing about him is, you see that agility? He's usually very agile. Now, usually that trait doesn't matter at all. Okay? Agility. It has no bearing on how the gameplay works. None of that really matters, right? I'm going to explain something to you again now. Anthony Barr has taken over for Julius Peppers. For you guys that have been using, you know, linebackers for a while, not on the DN or D-line or whatever like that, you would understand what I'm talking about. What happens is, it's about the movement. Now, I get into arguments all the time with dudes that play competitive or whatever they do. I don't know what they do because, like I said, I don't really, when it comes to competition in the game, because of there's so many things that are plaguing it, it's very, very hard for me to take a lot of people seriously that play the game. So overall, when it comes to like basic things about user linebackers, I always try to gear yourself up for the taller linebacker, which is why you would go with Anthony Barr. All right, 6'5". Look, even when you go to the other dude, like that other legend that was there, I can't remember his name, but that guy right there, I forgot his name, bro. What was his name? He's like 6'7". He's also trash. One of you guys are going to probably write it in the comment section for me so I can remember, because obviously I've been drinking some vodka, so my brain cells are not all there. But Anthony Barr still trumps any other user linebacker, including Shazier, which a lot of you guys use because he's 99 speed with the coach, and you feel as if he's the best case scenario. But I will tell you this, if you want to get your game to the next level, you're going to have to accept the fact that he's not the best linebacker in the game. All right, it's very, very clear that, you know, Barr has been controlling this whole situation of best user linebacker for a very long time. So pretty much what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to, the same blitz that I've been using the entire year, pretty much the way I set it up, I haven't really seen anybody else use it that way. Even the people that lurk my streams, they haven't really figured out exactly how Shazier screams all the time. Now, the computer just threw the ball. It was nowhere near Barr, so that's not really a good example of what's going on. But I want to make sure that you, in 19 when it starts, I want you guys to put emphasis on controlling the center of the field. Okay, so what that means is, really quickly, the way that everything is, you see like I'm sitting over right here over the center? This is your job. This is your job. Even though I just had 3 guys scream, ignore all that. You see how I stay in the middle of the field? You want the most agile and tallest linebacker. So what is his name? Tremont Edmonds? He might be also good. He might be also good. I think the rookie that's coming in, because he's like 6'5", we have to go ahead and evaluate him once the game is released. But as of now, we're going to go ahead and a lot of you guys that have been asking me why I always choose Barr, it's simply that he covers a lot of space. You see what I'm saying? He's like Deion Sanders in his prime. Like, he covers the whole center. Look where he is. No matter which way he throws the ball, Anthony Barr is there, and other players can't move like that. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to show you guys with the replay. They can't move the way that he's actually moving. Because if you try to do that with Shazier, he's very, very fast. But if you get high passed, he's not going to jump at all, which is what I want to avoid, because obviously high passing will be making a return in Madden 19. So when I'm saying control of the field, look at where I'm starting. That's Barr right there. Let's look at it from this angle. This is how your opponent is seeing it. He's seeing you with your user linebacker in the middle of the field. And look at Barr. You see how Barr is so much bigger regardless. That's a tight end. That's a tight end right there. But even if the guy is taller, when you strafe and you understand, and strafing is going to be a big part also in Madden 19. So get used to using the left trigger. You see his body movements. Even if you have Shazier and you're in that same position, and say he throws it to this guy, is that Delaney Walker? Say he throws the ball to Delaney Walker. If you're Shazier, you're not jumping that pick. You're not going to be able to make that jump. Barr, even with the distance that's right there, because of his height and speed, he's going to be able to make that play. Now, when the game first comes out, it's going to be, everybody's going to be a little bit slower, but the height is going to still remain, and they're going to still make him a decent card. If you go ahead and you look at Shazier in the same position, he can't cover and jump that same route. So you need to cover the center of the field. So that's why it's always best to have a bigger user linebacker. Okay? That is very, very important to do that. Without doing that, you're going to notice that what happens is, like, people will run in routes, and what happens with the in route is, once the in route starts and they lead pass it up with the high pass, your guy won't be able to jump. I highly doubt that they fix that. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I haven't played the actual game. I don't know. But I'm going to go ahead and say that I don't think that they're going to fix that situation to make your guy jump, which is why you'll see more of the guys that are playing competitively use Anthony Barr as a user, or they'll try to figure out a way to run 4.6 speed and use a Calvin Johnson or a taller player, because those guys control the center of the actual field. Okay? So we're going to do it again. Obviously, we're playing with Mariota. Bruh, obviously. So the guy is not the most accurate quarterback in the world. He's going to make some wild throws, both in Madden and in real life. But as long as we continue to maintain what we're doing, and we have this section here, no, you see like how he tried to go ahead and throw it downwards, so he tried to check it down? You see how fast Barr can make that move? He's making that move at 6'5" with that speed. So even with 19, when he's at 85 speed, whatever, the backs are not going to start off that fast. He's going to be able to roam the field the same way. But look at what I'm doing. I'm starting right there, bro. I'm in the middle of right there. And I'm waiting. And I'm waiting. Okay, he's getting sacked. But Kiki, do you love me? Like, he's getting sacked. But, bro, it doesn't really matter, though. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't really matter what he does. If he makes a fast read, whatever he does, you just have to time the jump. Because you can't hold triangle. You can't hold anything. Okay, I tried to jump that. I clicked the button, he dropped the pick. That's Derwin James. Dude's garbage. But these are the things that you're going to need to know. Okay? Right off the jump. That's what you're looking for in the beginning of the year. Now, would we probably use a Leonard Floyd? For some of my viewers that are going to not have enough coins at the launch, you don't play solos, or you just don't understand like what you need to do. Okay, you see that right there? I was holding triangle and trying to pick that. It don't matter. They're not going to be able to score anyway. But I was actually holding triangle, and that's going to happen against, you know, you're in arcade mode. The guy just won't react. That's typical Madden stuff. Don't worry about that. Okay, when you click on, still never hesitate to click on. Get used to doing that. You're going to get a lot more benefits from clicking on, so always click on. Don't worry about what just happened there. That's EA fluke right there. Okay? So pretty much right here, we're going to set the same thing up again. We're going to go ahead, position everybody where they should be. And we're going to just chill out. We're going to just chill out right in the middle. Okay? Chill out right there. Just be easy. Just wait. Wait. We have the whole field here. Running backwards. Doesn't matter. You see what I'm saying? You're controlling the middle of the field. And it's your job to follow the right receiver. Okay? So no matter what's going on, you need to be able to do that. And it's so much better to do it with the bigger linebacker. You see what I'm saying? It's so much better to do it with the bigger linebacker. So those are key points. And I just wanted to point it out step by step so you guys can see exactly why I use him and why I'm always promoting, you know, Anthony Barr as the best user linebacker in the game. Whether you guys choose to listen or not, that's on you. But just understand that throughout the year, I'm going to be providing you with more and more tips on how to, you know, execute your defense at the best level and make sure that your opponent is very, very scared to throw the ball to the middle of the field. I want to thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys so much for the support and the love. All the new subs, especially all my new subs on Twitch as well. We have a sub-only Twitch tournament coming next week, Sunday, July 15th. Make sure you look out for that. If you're interested in joining, tweet me at GmiasWorld on Twitter. And I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. Enjoy your night. One love.